Hey brewers and beer lovers, it's Jake with SuperBrewers.com again, and today I am just doing a long overdue beer review of Champagne du Nord raspberry flavor from Josh Secor. Check out his channel. He's always got stuff going on, and it's fun to hear what he's up to. He's got some interesting stuff. He made the guacamole beer that I tried a while back, and it's delicious. This beer took, I believe, first place in the first round of the National Homebrew Competition for NHC, for the American Homebrewers Association. So first place in St. Paul for fruit beer category. So congratulations to Josh for that, and I am really excited to taste this. I got it actually before the judging happened, so I'm hoping I didn't wait too long, but got a nice little hiss. There's some definite carbonation going on there. Let's see. A little plug for one of the guys in my homebrew club that went pro. Nice pink color. What does pink taste like? So this was a kettle soured Berliner Weisse. This glass, I didn't think was that dirty. I just rinsed it with water right before I did this. But anyway, you can kind of see the color. It is freaking clear. Like, if it weren't for the bubbles, you could read my shirt through it. Even with the bubbles, you kind of can see the letters. But the aroma, definite raspberries in the aroma. It's got that tart, sour candy almost aroma that you get from fresh raspberries, backed up with like almost like sourdough bread in the background is what I'm picking up. Oh, that's delicious. Need to come up with more words to use. It's got a really light body, which if I had drunken this sooner, I think the carbonation might have been a little better, or if I'd let the bottle warm up a little more before I poured it. But as far as flavor, it tastes like tart raspberries, like when they're at that perfect stage, right before they get overly sweet, then they still got that nice sweetness, and but there's still a good bite in the finish. I'm getting that. Some of that's probably from the lacto from the kettle sour. And then, like as it finishes, it dries out, and that tartness from the lactic acid from the kettle souring kind of just carries through and kind of tingles on my tongue. And I'm getting a finish very much like a sparkling wine, like a champagne, which is where the name of the beer came from. this beer is excellent. I can see why it scored really well. The mouthfeel on it is very thin. It doesn't have a lot of body, but this is also a low ABV beer, so it's a great combination. It makes it, even with the relatively low carbonation that's happening here. Yeah. Even with the low carbonation, I'm still getting that bubbly wine, like sparkling wine character flavor for in the mouthfeel. So I'm actually getting more mouthfeel from the carbonation, I think, than from the beer. It almost reminds me of like seltzer, but not as sweet, and which is what I've come to like. There's just enough sweetness that the tartness and the raspberry doesn't turn into anything like a sour. I wouldn't say this is sour. I would definitely consider it tart, but like fresh fruit tart. And man, Josh, good stuff. I mean, for a Berliner Weisse, this bottle might be slightly undercarbonated for the style, but for this beer, no worries, man. This is really good. And then yeah, that's pretty much my overall impression. This is the first time that I am trying to verbally go through a BJCP score sheet when I do these, just so I have some structure to talk about. So the aroma was really good. It smelled like raspberries, smelled like sourdough bread. The taste came out as tart, fresh raspberries with a lingering tartness as it fades, and that just, it doesn't really go away, but it's really pleasant. For mouthfeel, very thin body, which I think is appropriate for this, and also like a very bubbly, prickly mouthfeel from the carbonation, even at the relatively low carbonation level of this. The flavor, man, this is amazing. Overall impressions, this beer, there's a reason that this did really well in the NA first round. If you have more bottles of this, I think it would fare really well in round 2 as well. Otherwise, good luck rebrewing it, because man, this is so tasty. But thanks for sharing, Josh. If you're not Josh, make sure you check out his channel and subscribe, like, and brew up an adventure. Especially now that it's springtime and there's more fresh fruit coming out. I gotta get on some of this stuff.